What's up, guys? Danny from CV Cycles. I got another real quick video for you. I'm going to try to keep it quick. I have a problem with learning how to wrap things up and not go off on tangents, but I'm going to try on this video. So, topic of this video is Honda smarter than all the other companies, especially Harley Davidson, with the technology that they have coming out? So let's get into this. Harley Davidson has their new motors, the Milwaukee 8, and they're, constantly making the bikes smoother and run more efficient and everything like that. But really, they're not coming to the market with anything spectacularly new, right? If you look at Honda, they have this new technology. Really, it's not even new, but it's newer, okay? They have it in at least two bikes that I know of for sure right now, and I'm sure they're going to put that in other bikes. They're probably testing it out in these two, but anyways, let's get into it. The bikes that this comes in currently that I know of is the NC700X and the Africa Twin 1000. And that technology is the DCT transmission. So that is a dual clutch system. So what that means is both of these bikes Honda offers in a normal motorcycle, 6-speed clutch like any other normal motorcycle. Then they offer that this DCT version has ABS brakes. It is about 26 pounds heavier to go with this model, but that's no big deal. And it is between $500 and $1,000 more to get this model. So not a huge difference, but what it does is the DCT offers full automatic motorcycles. Okay, now this technology, like I said, is not new. Honda, Suzuki, some of those other companies, they made they made automatic motorcycles clear back in the 80s. But they didn't work that great, and they went away from them. But Honda has figured this out now with this DCT, and it works awesome. I have rode the NC700X with and without the DCT. That bike is sweet. For a beginner bike or an intermediate bike, that thing is awesome. I have not had a chance to ride the Africa Twin yet. As I've said in our other videos, it's winter here. As soon as the weather gets better, our local Honda shop has two of these in stock, a normal version and a DCT. I'm going to go try to ride those. Of course, I'm going to have my GoPro on my helmet and the microphone going so I can talk my way through this. And then afterwards, I'll make a video like this and give you my overall perception of that bike. But from the looks of it and the specs and everything, I love the Africa Twin. It is a true adventure bike. It's awesome. But that's not the technology we're talking about. The technology is the DCT transmissions. So what that means is you can go full automatic on this bike, and in that full automatic, you could set it in different driver modes. So what that means is if you want to put it in a sport mode, the bike will rev a little higher automatically to hit those shift points. It reprograms the shift points in the transmission. So you can rev that a little higher in the RPMs. You're not going to get super high RPMs like a true sport bike out of this one, but you may be able to get 10,000 RPMs, but you're never going to be able to get like an R6 and go clear up 15, 16,000 RPMs. It's never going to happen. Now, with that, Honda also offers on the same bike, paddle shift of sorts option. So it's push button up and down like they have on a lot of their four-wheel drive four-wheelers that they've had around for a long time that works fantastic. So you can change it to that mode. Now, if you're in the automatic mode and say you're getting on the freeway and you want to go around a car, but you're not in an optimal RPM range to have enough power to go around that car, you can hit the down button, the bike will shift. Now, you just manually shifted that bike when it is in automatic mode, but the bike will do it. So it will downshift. You go out around the car, let off a little bit, and the bike takes back over and goes into automatic mode, shifting up into a higher gear. That's awesome technology that Honda is coming out with. That opens up the market for so many groups of people that have not been able or not thought they were able to ride a motorcycle until now. It opens it up for the people that never learned how to ride a clutch, or use a clutch, and quite frankly, they think it's too late. They're old, they're in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever the case. They think that they're never going to learn this. And it's really difficult for them to get somebody that has a $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 bike to borrow them their bike so they can try to learn to use the clutch, knowing that this person may kill the bike a bunch of times. They may tip it over. They, when they kill it, they may do all kinds of things. So most of the time, people are not willing to let you borrow their bike. So it also opens this up for a lot of females that don't want to have to learn that. They don't want to use the clutch. They just want to get on, hit the gas, and go. It also opens it up for smaller people that don't think they can handle the heavy, big bikes. Now, I don't know if Honda will ever put this in some of their cruiser bikes, because this bike is a little bit taller. It's an adventure style bike. The Africa Twin is a true adventure. The NC700 is a adventure style. The suspension is by no means suspension that you would expect on an adventure bike. But the technology is in both of them. I don't know if Honda is going to put that in their cruisers, but if they were to do that and they put that in their 600s, or hell, even in their Rebel 250, that would be insane. What that would open up for the market would be incredible. I don't know if they're just trying it out in these bikes, see how sales goes, but if that takes off, they're going to rapidly start growing on the numbers for Harley, and who knows, they may take over as the biggest motorcycle company in the world. I don't know. What I do know is this technology has been out in the NC700X for years now. Years. Why is nobody else doing this? What are you doing, Harley? Pay attention to what's going on around you. These guys are coming to the market with awesome, awesome things. I saw a video that Honda's working on a self-balancing bike. Wrap that amount around your mind. Self-balancing. So that would open this up to people with diabetes and feet problems and, whatever the case, that they can't ride a bike. They can't afford a trike because they're super expensive, but they could ride this. And Honda's not coming to market with this on their Goldwing only and, their $30,000 motorcycles. The NC700X starts at $74.99. That's a cheap bike. What the hell are you doing, Harley? I don't know why you think this electric bike bullshit is the way of the future and the way your company should go, and it's going to be the savior and it's going to resurrect your sales. Because all of these millennials that aren't buying bikes currently, you may sell some of those bikes to the millennials and the tree huggers and the zero emission people. But guess what? Not a whole lot of people want to have a short range, because the batteries on a motorcycle are not going to be big enough to get you long range. You're going to have to drive that thing short range, plug the damn thing in, and wait for it to charge. But on the flip side, you go with something like this from Honda, the NC700X. One of my buddies had one. We rode clear down southern Utah. That bike got 82 miles to the gallon at 65 miles an hour. 82 miles to the gallon. So the millennials and all these people that are worried about the ozone and shit needs to burn clean and it needs to be cheap and it needs to get great gas mileage, guess what? Honda's doing it. Because they are smarter than everyone else. Somebody please slap the shit out of Harley Davidson and wake them up and tell them revamping 2 Sportsters and coming to market with this stupid electric bike is not the best idea to try to spark new attention and new customers towards your brand. It's just stupid. Anyways, that's my take on it. Like I said, I don't want to go off. I could go off for a half an hour, but I won't. Let me know what you guys think about this. Give me a subscribe, a like, a thumbs up. Put a comment in. Tell me what you think. Who knows? Maybe you disagree with me and I can make another video based on your opinions. I don't know. Anyways, give us a thumbs up. Hit like and subscribe so we can keep making movies or videos like this. Keep in mind, go follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. We also have a website, cvcycles.com. We are, as I've said, in the process of getting our dealer's license. So our idea is to sell motorcycles to people all across the country. We will ship them to you. It's really, really relatively cheap to ship a bike all over the country. Our idea is to get bikes at a very discounted price to everybody so that more people can afford to get into this lovely sport that we all adore. The idea is to get more butts in the seats, enjoying that throttle time, the therapy that we all can't live without, and grow this community. So that will happen shortly. We're in the process of getting that lined up. Like I said, watch for that. But in the meantime, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and like this so we can continue to work in that direction. Until next time, guys, keep it on 2 wheels. See ya.